Hello and welcome back to Three Pints and a Clean Sheet. This is episode 73. How are we this weekend, lads?
Good, thank you.
Kyle,
Good, thank you.
I heard at the weekend, Robert, you were taking part in a 24-hour dart marathon. How did that go?
My arm is still intact, and yes, we raised over £1,000 for Prostate Cancer UK, so it went well. I'll tell you what, it was a bloody long haul, but made it a bit better that Queens won 2-0, so
It did.
aye.
I was coming on to that. Congratulations to you and all your Greens team for all your amazing work for charity. Leave a wee
Thank you.
congratulations in the comments below. Did you have a fun weekend, Kyle?
I was working, so
So no. This week we're going to do something different. We've done stuff like this at the start of the season. Just there, we did Premier League kits and rated them. We did Scottish kits and rated them. There are lots of kits that have came out for this summer's Euros for teams that maybe they are there, or aren't there. Mostly Nike and Adidas. I think there's one other. Puma and others have not released their kits, so it's not all the teams. We are going to go through them. Going to do our tier ranking again, starting from love it, finishing with hate it at the very bottom. I thought before we started, we'd talk about some of the stuff that we are looking for in a good international kit. Do any of you want to kick that off?
I kind of vary. I've got like two ends of the spectrum. Like, I feel like you get a lot of out there kits, and then you get a lot of simple kits. I think simplicity works in an international top due to like history, but then I do actually enjoy if there's a nice spice on it, maybe like turn on it, but done well. So I think we'll have a lot to talk about anyway. That's my idea. I like a simple international kit, but I do love a wee cheeky, crazy one now and again.
Kyle?
variety. I think we know this. You said the word templatey.
I did say the word templated before we started, and I think that's going to come up a few times actually.
Like your Adidas kits and your Nike kits, they all look somewhat similar for the most part. It's just different colours or whatnot.
And it's about connecting those to the international kind of culture, the country's culture. And like you said, Robert, don't overdo it. Don't change things for no reason.
I think it depends on the nation, I think, but I think they like to do that sometimes. Just kind of go, screw it, let's give them all these zigzags and such, which I
I
think
think
we
you
might
can
need to
do
come
that with
into.
a club kit. I think you can do that with a club kit. I don't know if you can do that with a non-club kit. Anyway, let's go and start the tier list. So we're going to do this the same way we did it the last time. Each person, starting with Robert, then Kyle, then me, is going to get a kit, and then they're going to nominate it into one of the 5 categories from love, like, meh, dislike, and hate. And then the other two can agree to either move it up or move it down. So we're going to start with Robert with the Germany home kits.
I quite like it.
The hosts, of course.
Yeah, I quite like it. I feel like obviously your traditional just white earth, black trim, and then you've kind of spiced it up with the red and yellow arms, obviously the colour of the flag. So I mean, actually, you know what? I mean, I don't love it, but I like it for a bit of change, a bit of variety.
You're putting it in like it. I would also say the German Football Association logo is kind of embossed in the shirt repeatedly as like a pattern. The triangles.
I thought my phone was just dirty, but I did see some sort of pattern.
Yeah. What do you think, Robert? Where are you putting it?
I'm going like.
Like, Kyle, do you agree?
I like it. It's like the fade in the shoulders. That's quite spicy.
It looks really good, but there are some properly good kits coming up, and I think like it is the right place. We might come back and revisit it at the end.
One thing I don't like is it doesn't say Adidas. It just has the 3 lines.
Yeah, I think that's common on quite a few Adidas kits now. Like my Scotland one, for which is not this one, but the time before.
Well, make it good again.
I have to say, I'm going to come on a point about this later on, but I have to say 3 times that I don't like the new logo they're going for. I think it looks like kind of Turkey knockoff, you know, like back in the day.
Yeah.
They've had to do something to make it a bit different. I don't know, but
Abidas.
Anyway,
bought out Primark in Turkey.
It's also massive. The logo badge thing, the 3 stripes.
It is. Anyway, Kyle, you've got the Germany away kit. What do you think?
Pink purple is a very out there choice, I would say.
It is.
But it's different. We always say different is good. And yeah, I do quite like it as well. I put it in like.
You're putting it in like. Robert?
Yes.
Training kit.
I was going to say something similar. Goalkeeper kit.
Yeah.
If you put Bernd Leno in that, that's exactly what I think of. Or Manuel Neuer.
I don't know,
It's
I
hard
like the
because
pattern.
I think we made this point last time. I think it, like, obviously it looks a lot different on the pitch, but going by that photo, I'd probably say meh. I just don't think the blend's been done right.
Yeah, I'm proposing to agree to put it in May. So sorry, Kyle, we're putting it in May.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My photo wasn't loading, so I was trying to do it off the wee photo. I was scrolling, it just wasn't budging.
Right, so I've got the honour of the Belgium home kit, and this might be my first candidate for love. I really like this. I like the embossed crowns. I like the squares that kind of look 3D. I like the gold touches. I like the black sleeves. It doesn't look overly templatey, despite the fact that evidently is. The one thing that's kind of annoying me is the collar, which don't know if there's enough of a reason to put it down to like. I'm going to put it in love. I really do like it.
I'm not big on the wee slit sort of vibe. That's not really my cup of tea.
I think that's common across quite a few of them, though, is it not?
No, I don't know.
Maybe that's the one thing that I would move it down for. It's the only thing that I don't think absolutely smashes it out.
I would also say it's a bit cheeky having gold and they've won bugger all.
Yeah, but it's one of their colours. Like gold's always been a Belgian colour.
Should be yellow.
My point is, like, I do really like the design. The wee, what are they meant to be? Diamonds or squares or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They kind of make in a stock photo of a model wearing it looks like it's trying not to be copyrighted. That's my only thing. However, I feel my principle of it'll look better on the field will apply for this top. I'd
Yeah.
probably go like. I don't know if I love it, but I like it. I definitely do like it. Kyle.
I would be inclined to put it to like, but
Putting it to like.
I'm a tough bugger to please.
You are. I've
Oh,
looked at
telling
what's
me.
coming up and was trying to work out what I prefer more than this. We might
no,
come
it's
back to
based on
that
your-
point later.
It's based on the top, not other tops.
That is true. Belgium away, Robert. Take it away. 10-10.
Like, I like it for the fact it's 10-10. The collar suits that top more so than the other one, but obviously different color. I mean, as in, like, that top probably goes better with the collar than the other one does with its own collar. However, it does look kind of official club merchandise kicking about in a polo top, in a polo shirt. However,
The brown shirts
like-
are bold.
I like the nod, the honor to Tintin, so I'm gonna go like.
I'm just going to barge in with it. I'm not a big fan.
I quite like it. I'm very
Well-
up for like.
Well, I'll accept that, but I will just say I don't like it. Brown shorts ideas. I don't know. Just
Oh,
not
I
The
never
brown
noticed.
the brown shorts is to be like Tintin. Tintin wears
I
brown
know.
shorts
Oh.
and blue top. That's
I never
the
even
point.
noticed that.
Did he play
but
right
no,
wing for Real Madrid? No, he didn't. So nothing to do with him.
I'm still keeping it. It's like I like the nod.
Well,
Hopefully, we
traditional
start
such-
celebrating Scotland's comic book heroes and have a red and black hooped Scotland away top to celebrate Scotland's famous literary export, Dennis the Menace.
I was more
I was
thinking.
gonna say Urwilly.
It's Dungarees for Urwilly.
Either or. So this one's in the like as well. So 3 likes and a meh so far. That might change, Kyle. Croatia home.
I've always been a big fan of Croatia kits, but this one isn't really it. It's got the standard like checkerboard, but it's not as
Yes.
checkerboard as normal. It's usually like, wee squares. So I would say it's
Anyone,
sorry, Holly, go.
no, I thought you'd finished. Anyone fancy a game of checkers is what I was gonna say.
I usually like the checkers, but it's not checker enough.
Where are you putting it, Kyle?
I'm saying meh.
Can I propose? You might want me to not do this as much, Robert. You might tell me to restrain myself. Genuinely, if this was me, I'd be whacking this straight in the hate bin. This is not a Croatia kit. The squares are way too big. It looks wrong. Get it in the bin.
You see it drop into a dislike potentially.
I'm
It
going
can't be a
dislike.
meh.
I
Yeah.
don't like the two half squares or half checkers as of like the top and the bottom. I don't like that. Sorry, I do look confused, but my earphones have just died, so I'm trying to find my headphones.
I was going to say I usually
Shall
am
we
a big.
pause recording, Robert?
Right, all right. Bear with. Let's just keep going.
I'm a sucker for the Croatia kits normally, but as I say, this
Yeah.
isn't it.
Exactly.
Because they're unique.
I think it's bad enough to go in hate, but you guys don't agree. I'm glad it's not in May because I am I'm terrible in this format for looking at what else is in the category and going, is it better than that? And I was in the May and I'm going, this is so much worse than Germany away.
Well, sorry.
Dislike for me. Dislike for me.
Yeah, dislikes where it's gone. Croatia away. which I'm doing, is it any more than May?
It's better than
It's-
the home top.
Better. It's the right colour.
It's
You know,
closer to
Croatia
the-
away tops are blue.
It's
tend-
closer
or
to the
tend to be.
standard, like the checkers. It's closer to that.
It's closer to the standard checks. It looks fine. It's a decent job. It's a May. It's a bit training kitty, is perhaps the criticism you could give of it.
My only question is, or point rather, not so much. Well, the question would be, why are the red lines? I think it would actually benefit more of not having the red lines and just keeping the blue shades of checkered or whatever they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does that add to the training kit vibe? It's the
Yes,
colour
I
that
think
made
it
it
does.
training kit vibe for me.
And the shorts, and unless they're just tracky bottoms, but
Teams,
Yeah.
sorry, manufacturers can't win with the colours for you two. They can't. Every colour, I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah.
the red lines give it F1 vibes. I don't know why.
He's saying that as he's wearing the exact same colour as in that photo.
Yeah. And I'm not a massive fan of it.
I just want to bite. I'll probably still. I mean, I would say I like it, but I'd probably meh with those wee red lines, to be honest.
Yeah, May is fine for me. It doesn't belong in the category of the other three we've got there.
You're just can't see through your hate.
Right, Robert. We've got a non-Nike Adidas kit next. It's Denmark, who are manufactured by the Danish kit manufacturer Hummel. The squares are meant to represent all the different local clubs in Denmark, which is why they're kind of slightly different shades of red.
I actually really, really, really like this kit. I don't know. I like the collar matching the sleeves. I just like that design. There's an old Scotland top that has a kind of similar. It's white with the wee kind of blue line through it. I'd probably go as far as love, to be honest. I quite like it.
Right, is that where you're putting it?
It's hard because love wasn't the word that came into my head, but I also like it more than just like. I'm going to
That's-
propose love and see what you say.
I will straight away say
I don't like you.
if Belgium's not going in love, then now there's this. I'm voting to move it down.
We had this
No.
issue in the Premier League with the Newcastle kit because you were in a mood because we didn't put that in love.
I don't think it's a mood. I think it's just this is fine. Like this is a really good job. Do I love it? Nah.
I don't like the collar.
Imagine my shock.
No,
Every time.
I do actually quite like the kit in general. I wouldn't be against love either.
I just think they went for the traditional vibe, but at the same time they've put a bit of something else in there with the wee squares. As I didn't know that they represented the different clubs. I think it's a nice touch, but it's not too obnoxious and in your face that they make too much of a difference. And I think that'll look really good on the field. I don't know if they've wore it out
Yeah.
yet, but I think that would be good. I'm suggesting love. See what you think.
I think Hummel do a simple kit really well.
Yeah. Do you know what? Ranking it on its merits rather than comparing it to its peers, I think there's nothing wrong with love. I can't identify a problem with it.
It's a standard Denmark kit, but it's nice.
Doesn't
They're always
I
matter.
nice.
think it's worse than the one they had at the last Euros. You know, the one that was it the Euros, the World Cup, the one that was meant to draw attention to anything but the kit. Was it the World Cup where they wanted to draw attention to everything going on in Qatar, and they basically had like a badge that you couldn't discern from the top.
There's the blacker kit, the Queen's hood as well.
Kind
Similar,
of
but
same style, but in red. And I thought it was really nice.
I thought it was a black hood. Sorry, yeah. But yeah.
Uh,
No,
Cool. Our first love, Kyle. Denmark away. Very similar, kind of in white. Apparently, it's got the names of the local clubs marked on the inside, which seems pointless.
I see it.
On you go, Kyle.
Again, it is similar. It's just white, but it's got a collar instead of like an actual collar and just a bit of t-shirt. So, I'm not a big collar person, like foldy collar. So I would say it's a meh. That's just me. Gives me. I don't like the idea of a polo shirt as a football top.
You're gonna hate me and call me a hypocrite, but I'm not a big fan of that collar, that top. However, meh's probably a fair assumption. I quite like it personally, but I don't think I like. I wouldn't argue with me, to be honest, with the collar.
No.
I think if that top was done slightly differently. I also think if there was red on the sleeves, it would have made it a bit better. But
I think if the Hummel came down, it would make a little bit.
See if they just put the same colour on it, like swap the colours on the previous colour, like the home kit colour being white, red, white. If they'd made it red, white, red and put it on the sleeves, this would be exactly the same as the home kit and it would go in love.
Mhm.
I'm fine with May. I've got the England home top, the one that hasn't caused the controversy. It's an England home top. Does it strike me as a particularly good or memorable England home top? Not really. It's fine. It's the for me. This is the definition of meh.
Yeah, it's bog standard white England top with a bit of blue.
Yeah,
Well,
Does what it says in the tin.
I
I
think
don't
it's
like the
one of
collar.
I think it's one of the nicer ones in recent years, to be honest. I quite like it. But I'm not gonna. You can't 2 against 1 for me, so we'll stick with me.
Yeah, for me, I don't think you could get any more meh than this. It's fine. It's
I did
nothing
quite like it though.
exciting.
It looked good on when they wore it against the other night. I quite liked it.
I think it's just
That is true.
standard.
Yeah.
This was-
Robert, you've got the job of annoying all the folk. Daz, it's the England away kit, which looks. It's caused all the controversy. The flag that has caused the controversy is obviously on the back, on the top of the colour at the back.
I thought it was
I
in the
don't
home one
see
as
what-
well.
I thought it was a home one.
I
What's the
thought it was
home one?
I thought it was just the away one. It might be both.
No, because Harvey Elliott wore his collar up like he always apparently does, but everyone was like, "Oh, good on him for doing it." And I'm like, "Well, he does it every time." And no, I believe it's the home kit.
I thought it was both.
I mean, I think they're wanting brownie points for going a bit out there for an England away kit, but I think I like the red ones. Not
Yeah.
meh for me. It's meh. I don't dislike it. I think it'll look good on, but I'd go meh.
I'd
I-
like to propose moving this down.
I was going to say, let's get pajama top.
This picture doesn't do it any justice. It's the wrong colour. England home top, as you said, Robert. England away tops are red, and if they're not red, they're blue.
It's grey, I think.
This is
But I
purple,
think-
allegedly.
That's some extra red and blue at least.
Yeah,
One thing
Pick
I've
one
seen
of
is the wee differs in the
Yeah.
sides, pure jazzy colours. It's a dog's chew toy.
so yes, I'm proposing we move this down, Kyle, into dislike.
I wouldn't be against it.
You need to approve moving it down, or you
Okay,
can
yes.
leave it in there. Delightful. Sorry, Robert, we've overruled you. Put it in dislike.
Right. Sorry.
I think it's I think it's worse than the home kit. Is the
No.
other main reason.
I'm jumping the gun here. Sorry. I don't care about that.
This is Kyle.
Right. 2 words.
Well, my
Pajama,
first,
pajama top. Sorry, I had to get that out there.
Can I alter? can
That
I
is
do
so
two-
much. No, that's so much more of a pajama top than the England one.
Can I add another
Equally.
two? Can I add 2 words again in 2 different scenarios? Number 1, just to piss off Robert, Rangers top. Number 2, massive cock.
I'm glad it's me go first.
No, you give me your verdict.
I don't like it. The badge is absolutely humongous.
It's
Doesn't
a
matter.
throwback to the 1980s, apparently.
No, very good. That's good then. I don't like the flag going round the neck here. That's a bit clary. But other than that, it's too light as well. I'm not a fan of it.
They've changed the colour back, so this is like more traditional France colour. The previous 3, I think, have all been navy rather than royal blue.
I prefer the navy dark colours.
This is genuinely a Rangers top. Change the badge, and it's a really bad Rangers top.
So you've obviously not seen the edit on Twitter that someone's already done
Nope,
it.
I would say dislike for me. Sorry, just to.
that's where you're putting it. I
Some-
don't disagree.
Someone has the graphic designer has been holding in control and accidentally zoomed in on his mouse because the badge is way too big. I think the collar would have looked better if it was a complete circle. I think it kind of seems to end,
Yeah,
and I think it would have benefited as a. I sound like a broken record, but I think it would have benefited from the same pattern being on the sleeves. I do like the color, but it's still a dislike. The design.
he likes the colour because it's a Rangers top.
No, because it's traditional, and I like traditional.
Cool. So that's staying in dislike. Right, I've got this one.
I will go first.
On you go, Kyle.
No, no, joking.
Now you've said, so I liked this when I uploaded it, and I thought it wasn't that bad. And now we've gone through all the criticisms of the home kit, and now having remembered kind of what it looks like and that I liked it, I've just opened this and went, "What the hell is this pajamas?" This might be I'm going to nominate this and hate it. It's that bad. I remembered liking this when I first seen it, and I've now looked at it again and went, "What were you thinking, Greg?" I think this is awful.
I think the fact that, like the lines are changing colour, I think they would have benefited. I know this obviously they're trying to match the top into the shorts, but I think the shorts would have benefited from being a solid blue colour.
Yes.
I think it would have made the top stand out more and not merge in. So I'd probably say dislike. I don't know if I'd say hate. I think it'll look better on.
The
I think
shorts are
it's hard.
Shorts are hideous. Shorts could be hate alone.
Yeah.
I don't mind the multicolored stripes on the top. They're not so bad, but the shorts do kind of ruin it, and the fact they've tried to like make it like a prison onesie thing. So I would say hate's fair.
Hate's fair, cool.
Well, I don't disagree that much.
Robert, Hungary, home.
I've not my tea yet, but yeah.
Well, the shorts are a hate for me. No, I'm joking. The top itself, actually, I don't think is a bad design. I don't like that Adidas badge in the middle. Right, I was speaking to someone about this the other day. I think a lot of tops would benefit from, I don't know if, to bring it back to usual, Rangers have a kit this season, if you haven't seen it, that has the badge in the middle, and then it just has Custodian letters underneath it. I think even if they just went Adidas all across the middle, that would have been a bit better. I think the Adidas badge stands out too much on that. I take it that's a royal sign or something.
Yeah, it's a badge then, the royal
the
ensign or the
families,
coat of
yeah.
arms or something. Yeah.
It's too much going on.
I like the touch of that, but I think the two badges is maybe a bit much. And as well as like slap bang in the Adidas in the middle. However, I think the design of the rest of the top is really nice, so I'm gonna go with meh. I think the badges, the Adidas badge ruins it for me.
I want
I
to see
would-
what Kyle says.
I was going to say it's similar to, in my opinion, Sunday League almost, like a generic Adidas top plastered with just badges. So
Are you proposing to move it down? I
No,
will
it's-
back you if you propose to move it down. Is
I would
what
say
I'll tell you.
May's fair. It's just because it's still a decent looking top, but it just
This
like
is a
Sunday League.
dislike for me. This to
Shock.
me epitomizes the word templatey. It looks templatey. If you took all the badges off this, and I told you it was a top from AFCON, from like Burkina Faso or Morocco or someone like that, I think you'd probably believe me.
I would say I don't mind the badge in the middle. That's unique. But if I like the one below it, just the one though,
Yeah.
maybe want something more of a winner.
Or maybe putting the one badge on the front, having the usual kind of template, and then having the like the coat or the royal family, what the other badges on the back, maybe like on
Like
the
On the
embroidered.
sleeve.
Or yeah, and that to be fair, they'll have their patches on the sleeves.
I mean, like when
do they not only
Scotland
have,
did
do they have two? Or do they only have
Yeah,
one?
they've got the respect and then the European
Oh.
Championship one.
I mean, the Scotland had like the line rampant, like embroidered,
Yeah.
something like that with the coat arms. I mean,
Your Kenny Miller.
somewhat nicer.
That makes me think of the James McFadden goal where he's wearing the one with the blue flag and the Scotland badge middle. The pure Diadora Scotland kits.
Bloody hell, Diodora.
So yes, this is staying in May then.
Yeah.
Kyle, we won't talk over you this time. It's the Hungry Away kit.
I quite like this one. Again, it's plain, but I like the white. The white kit's always nice, in my opinion.
I think this hits harder than the home top, I have to say. I think the design looks much better. And the green touches on the white top with the bit of red adds a lot better than with the red shorts than it does the other way around, if that makes sense. I just don't like the green shorts matching the red. I think
Yep.
the subtleness of the green looks a lot better. I would say I like this one in comparison.
So that's two for like. So
Where are you putting it, Kyle? Is that where you're putting it?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than
I've
so
got no problem with better than the home kit. Just in my head, the home one is in dislike and this is in May. I think that's where it belongs in my head.
Let's not so deal with
Exactly.
it.
What have I got? The Italy home top. It's an Italy home top. What much more is there to say? I don't mind it. I like the 3 Adidas sleeves being the colours of the national flag. I think that is a good use of the Adidas 3 stripes, which is not often seen. It is quite templatey. It looks a bit like a training kit. I'm proposing May.
I have to say, I think the graphic designers took inspiration from Kyle when he's spilling his dinner down his top. I don't know what that wee design is going. It is a very traditional Italy kit, to be honest. I don't know if I like the colour of the. I would rather have just had the 3 Adidas stripes down the side personally, but it's a bit different. So you know what, I'd probably say meh personally.
same boat as standard Italy top. I do like I'm a fan of the 3 stripes being different colours for the flag. But yeah, as I say, it's kind of bog standard. So you'd expect.
Robert, Italy away.
I'm kind of going through this thing where I'm not liking when the top changes colour as you progress through, so that's kind of taking points down for me. However, apart from that, I like the design, which is very fair. I just think Adidas have done well in the aspect that the white kits are looking much like the away kits are looking much better than the home kits personally. I don't like the green on one side and the red the other. I wish it was just red and red. But I know they're going for the colours, so I'm gonna propose dislike for this one, just for the pure fact that I don't like the colour change.
Kyle?
Yeah, I think it's better, but it's not much better than the home. I think it's a lot. There's too many colours. Again, it is the colours of the flag, but
Yeah, to have the 3 colours plus the blue is a bit much.
I think if they're like on the same side, like green, like the green into the red, then you know what I mean.
It's a nice subtle colour transition, is what I'd say, compared to some of the others. I'd be happy putting this in May. I think it's better than the home top.
It's not good enough to move up to like though.
Yeah, agreed.
Softy.
And now it's your pick as well, Kyle. It's the Netherlands home top. Robert likes it 'cause it's orange.
Well, it's a unique colour. You don't see many orange tops, so it's
Yeah, but I will say that's like giving it points. That's like giving that's just the Netherlands getting points for being
yeah. But they always have a nice.
orange.
They always have a nice kit.
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't one of them.
Yeah, but this isn't one of them. I don't like the trims. The trims don't really do it justice. But bar that is bog standard Holland. Maybe if the badge was orange instead of white as well.
Proposal.
Come back to me.
Well, it's you to nominate.
May then.
Cool. I imagine it'll stay there because I think me and Robert want to put it in different directions.
I like it for simplicity, not just because of the colour. I think it would have benefited more if the sleeves and badge were white. That's just a personal opinion, but I like that they've kept it simple and it's not a pure wacky colour. So I'm going. I do like it. I'd probably not enough to pull it out of May, but I'm heading more towards like than anything else. But I feel like you're going the other way.
I think May is the right place. I think dislike would be quite harsh on it compared to some of the other stuff that's in May.
Keep it. Go May.
Keep it.
I don't like it enough to pull it out of there.
Yeah, I don't dislike it enough to pull it out of there. Great, I've got this. Ellen's away kit. This is the epitome of this. Right, the shorts. If that's the shorts that go with the kit, then I'm in a completely different mindset. I don't think it is. It surely can't be.
I think he's wearing a pair of trousers. Yeah,
they look like Nike trackies. So in that case, providing this is like sensible navy shorts, I quite like this.
definitely.
It looks like a training kit
Nah.
in some respects, but what it actually is a really good away top. The orange is there. Every Netherlands away kit I can think of is blue.
Because they're all the colour in it.
This is going in a like, but I will have no arguments if what you want to put it up the way.
I really like it. I think this is one of the kits where they've went, screw it, we're going to do a bit of playing about with this. And I think that, although it's some pure wacky designs, actually, I just really like it. I don't know if I love it, but I really, really like it.
I like it about as much as I like the Denmark home top that's in love.
No, that's definitely love.
I want to make a point that you say training top, but in a lot of cases, the training tops are often the nicest kits a team has.
That is true.
Look at Queens; they've got a nice away kit, training top. So I would say love isn't wrong, but it's fine where it is as well.
If Robert wants to pull it up, I'll pull it up. I'm fine with like.
That's cool, love.
It's one of the better ones I've seen.
I do really like it.
It's better than that Belgian one, like.
Yeah. It is. It's actually objectively better than both the Belgian kits.
Oh yeah.
Robert, Portugal home kit. Not much to say.
Well, actually, took the words out of my mouth. There is not much to say. I don't know. Right. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. I'll have to add. I think on a completely different note. I'm not rating it, but I think it would have benefited. See if that badge was in the middle with a Nike top underneath it. Although I think that would have made a big difference. However, I think they're just going simplicity. Simplicity and compared to the way top, but we'll get on to. I'd say, I don't know. I would usually go like, I think it's just meh. It's just a meh top.
I would agree.
You can just see Ronaldo in photos wearing it. You know what I mean? That's just.
That's sounded. Yeah. It's Portugal top. Do you know what I think it's missing? And have they changed from Adidas to Nike?
I've
Are
been
they
Nike for the last
changing?
100 years.
I've always
So
been
are they
Nike.
change? So I've read something about Portugal changing chip manufacturer.
Shit.
I've read about Portugal changing kit manufacturer. So I wonder if are they moving to Puma? Is that what I've read? Puma tops aren't out yet. Do you know what I think this is missing and would improve it? 3 black Adidas stripes down the sleeves.
Mm,
I'm gonna make it worse.
I don't know about that.
So we've grew up with
I think it's
exact
missing
top.
something.
It's been the same top for the last 20 years.
Yeah, fair.
And we're
Right.
used to it. It's like we see the same thing every time, so we're used to it now.
Kyle, Portugal away. Take it away.
I don't know if it's maybe Aqua World inspired or what, but I don't know. It's not bad. Kind of like it actually.
Looks like it's a tribute to Golden Time Arts and Crafts.
I quite like it though. It's unique.
Do you know
And
what? I don't mind it.
Unique's not bad.
I think that'll definitely look better on, I have to say.
Yeah.
Ronaldo wearing that would be, it would look good.
It looked greatness in João Cancelo as well, but
I could look good on Rui Patricio's shirt.
Bruno
Oh.
Fernandes.
I'm inclined to say like you, so disagree with me on that, but I like it.
I absolutely do not disagree with you. I think Robert might, but I don't.
Nah, I like it. I like the fact they went a bit out there. So you know
I don't know
what?
what the pattern is, but
Brownie points for that. It kind of looks like mosaic, to be honest.
I was thinking like bubbles.
It
Somebody's
does.
got
On your irons.
under the sea, blowing by a straw.
Or some potato prints.
That's terrible. I hope it's a paper straw.
So do I for this. There's bloody
It's like-
turtles.
With turtles, aye.
Anyway, we're all agreed on like.
I would say so.
Cool. Here we go then. I've got the Scotland home kit.
I'll just jig it. So
Go on then.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna make one point. It looks better on. I saw someone wearing it the other day, and it does look better on.
It will look better on, but I've
Who?
not got to judge it better on. I've got to judge it on the photos. And as a
Who?
Scotland top, I don't like it. I think they've tried too hard. Scotland tops should be easy to do. In principle, there is not a lot you can do wrong with the Scotland top. That is some of what you can do wrong with the Scotland top. See if there was no yellow on it, I think I'd mind even less. If it was just white, it might not be too bad.
I have to say that it's the yellow is version on Guarini. It's like a weird colour of yellow. If it was just like pure yellow, I think it would have looked nicer because like,
Yeah.
it kind of when you think back to like
It's a
Sort of
different shade to the rampant.
yeah, it's not the yellow I think would have benefited the top. The other thing is it's a pure if it was pure the real yellow, it'd be a pure homage to Daz wearing their Scotland Diadora kit with Safeway across the back.
Yeah. This for me, you might move it back up to meh, but for me, I don't like it.
for me, it's
before-
grown on me.
Before anyone starts saying that's tartan, no, it's not.
I like it. I like unique kits. So
Initially, didn't like. Would probably say meh now, but I don't like it enough to have an argument with you over it.
you won't
You
win.
can agree to put it in meh, and I won't mind that. I just
Right.
wanted to have the debate.
I like the man wearing it.
So do I.
Yeah. He does look a bit shell shocked though.
It's
Maybe
unfortunate,
the-
but
Maybe they put the flash on when they took the photo.
No, he's been forced to like it. He's gone, what the hell is this? And then they've gone, you like it, Scott?
I think we'll say I'm inclined. I'm happy to say dislike because I think we're maybe trying to be biased for the sake of being biased.
Yeah.
If
In
that was,
comparison
yeah.
in comparison to what I don't know.
The ones in the ones in May are
See the thing is
slightly better.
The England home kit is better than this.
I wouldn't say that.
that's the bias. No, the thing is though, right? I wasn't even the biggest fan of the top that Greg's wearing because I think it would have just benefited so much better from the white Adidas stripes, which I think they've done well on this top. I just don't think the yellow and the white match well, if that makes sense.
I wasn't a massive fan of this top either until it went on sale, and now I quite like it.
Yeah, but I forgot to order it because I forgot. Yeah, right. I think
You've got Scotland away, Robert. Take it away.
I'll have to say I love it for the man wearing it, but it's a kind of weird colour. I didn't expect this from a Scotland top with a kind of zebra print going up the side, up the is the middle, obviously. Not the middle, sorry. You know what I mean.
So
It's an adaptation of
I was
the
right the
Adidas
first time.
template.
I think they've kind of went out there. Is it meant to be turquoise? It's weird.
Yeah, it's like a
Mm.
pastel blue.
I think the white with the purple would have looked so much better. However, I think that's very similar to last away kit that they had. So dislike
Purple-
from me just for the colour.
purple's nice.
The purple's nice, yeah. I just don't like the kind of turquoisey colour they went for.
Excuse me.
He's put
Yeah.
it. He's put it in the right place. I'd be nominated. I'd consider nominating. Put it even lower.
I prefer it to the home kit.
In
I-
that
I
case,
would-
it's staying in dislike.
I like how Jack Stanley like he's been told off at school.
I just want to make a wee point that I like how Greg told me that I was correct and my opinion was correct because it agreed with his.
Well, I like it though.
I forgot that I wasn't allowed to have my own opinion.
No, it wasn't correct. It was a celebration that I wasn't going to have an argument about it.
Right, well, it's one
Uh,
dislike for me personally.
I think, yeah, that's what it currently is. I think.
Well,
it
I
is-
want to go in Meh, so I'm not moving on till we put it in Meh.
No, it's
Oh
2-1.
shit. This for me is lots of the Adidas kits we've seen are the same template of away top of being a plain colour with some fancy stuff up the sides. That's for me is how to do it badly. I don't think it resonates with Scotland. I don't think it's the right colours. I think it looks again like a goalkeeper top.
Like, what is the right colours? Because we had a pink away kit about 4 years ago.
White or yellow.
We had a maroon one about 10 years ago.
I'd love a hark back to, I know I've mentioned it already before, the James McFadden one, the white kit with the blue saltire across the front.
I want the yellow one when Kenny Miller used to play for Scotland.
Again, yellow, fine. I don't like this colour for it. So it's in dislike, and Kyle maybe disagrees, but me and Robert agree. And Kyle gets the Spain home top.
Despite the fact that they're moaning bastards, I quite like this one actually.
Yeah.
I like the different shades of warm colours, like your oranges, reds, and yellows.
That's my only gripe with the top, to be honest. I think if that was just a solid red colour, that'd be probably near love. I think they would have done simple well with the colours, but I don't know if I'm too sure about this gradient of colour. However, saying that, it's going to be harked back to I think it'll look better on, and it'll look lovely with Rodri tears splashed in the top.
Well, I'm a big fan of like fading colour kits, so I'm going to say like.
I like
Could-
it too.
I could
I
argue
like
with
it
love,
too.
but I don't think I get that argument yet. So
You would get a nomination to love from me.
I would argue love as well, but I didn't think I'd get that far.
Nope, we can put it in love.
Yay.
I don't
I
disagree,
think
no.
I think this is a really good way of doing something slightly different with the Spain top. It looks subtle. For me, it would look even better on probably not me because I'm a large gentleman, but like it's the type of top that you just wear to not the football. It's the type of it's one of the ones that you can just kind of
Go to the pub.
yeah, and you
Say-
look up like it wouldn't look overly like a football top if you didn't know any better.
Or the big fuck off badge.
Bar that, but like
That's-
if you took the badge away, it would be a nice T-shirt.
I think you're onto something in the fact of I think that's a potential retro number in the future that
Yeah.
everyone will be
Yeah.
kicking about, or you're wanting your hands on saying I want that 2024 Spain Euro kit.
I've got Spain away.
Uh,
I can barely see it through its pastel yellow, to be honest, and then it's got white stripes, which make it even worse. I think this is so they used a kind of it's the Adidas template again of do something fancy in between the like down the sides. And I think this has been done badly, and I would like to nominate to put it in dislike because
I agree with this. Like,
it looks like it's been tie-dyed.
I like the what do you call it? The wee bits on the hips, the wee curvy bit. It's kind of gives me retro vibes. I don't know why, but I would think honestly this is like a Bristol City kit. I don't know why. The
I don't
badge
know
looks
why
like
either.
Bristol. The badge just mentioned Bristol City.
Bristol City's got a round badge now.
Is it not the old badge? Or is it Bristol Rovers? No, it's not Rovers. It's City.
Yeah, City have a round badge now. They changed it.
I mean like back in the day though.
The other thing I'd say about this is if you gave me it with a black background and not a person wearing grey trackies, I might think this was better than it is. With this background and those trackies, I think it looks even worse.
So you just like the photographer.
Yeah. It's in dislike. Please tell me if you disagree.
just like
Cool.
I would say meh, but I'm not going to argue with you because I can't win.
It's
Eh.
kind of like they went for a color, like maybe even like lighter than that, and then their hands slipped on the color editing tool, and they went, screw it, I can't be arsed trying to fiddle with it, getting it back. I'll just leave it at that.
I think in person it looked better.
So,
But,
yeah, I agree, Kyle. This is the last team that's actually qualified for the Euros already that has released a kit. This is Turkey. Not going to lie, this is also the last kit I found because I googled the Turkey kit and this came up and I thought it was the Turkey kit from years ago because I don't think it looks any different, but it's not me who has to rate it, it's Robert.
I quite like it in a sense of like the badge in the middle, changing it up a wee bit. It's not just your slap bang thingy. However, that one I think I'm going to contradict myself. I also think that if the badge was there and then the night badge was in white in that red tube, I think that would have also looked nice. You know, in a sense of traditional, yeah, I like it. In a sense of looks like they've run out of ink. I don't know.
I was going to say, if you were to put up Pro Evolution Soccer 4, it'd be exactly the same kit. It's giving me pure video game vibes.
Yep.
I'm sure I've played against that with Kaká back in the day. I don't like it.
Meh,
It's not.
meh. I think it's meh.
I think just because it's pure video game, but
Kyle,
dislike for me.
agreed. Kyle, Turkey away.
Again, same argument. It's just default away kit.
Too simple.
No, because that's Portugal. This is just
No, Portugal,
Heat.
it's simple done not too badly. Is that where you're putting it?
I don't like it. I don't like either of them really, but
Hate or
I'm gonna
dislike?
I'm gonna say it again. If you took that Nike badge off that is a pajama top.
Kyle, hate
Yes.
or dislike?
I would say hate.
Cool.
I would say it's
Robert,
even more hate.
Dislike. I don't hate it that much.
Pajama top with the wee moon and stars chasing bedtime.
I've got the cast and vote on this, and I don't like it because the only reason why I wouldn't be putting it in hate is because I don't think there's anything to hate. But in itself, there being nothing to hate makes me not care enough. I'm happy to leave it in hate. I don't care enough to move it.
Thanks, Malcolm.
I don't
Sorry.
really get much worse than that. The two of them are.
We've got some vote. Yeah, as a set, these two are by far the worst. That
That's
and
what-
France.
They're not going to get very far, so nobody's really going to care.
Category game time. After last week's travesty in the
shut up.
transfer
Yeah,
game,
shut up.
my legal team have advised me still not to talk anything about it.
Thank
Kyle's on
God.
his streak of 3 with an asterisk. Robert is the challenger, so it's his turn to both go first and pick. You know how this works by now.
Explain it anyway for new listeners.
I'm going to give you a category. You're going to have to pick answers that fit into that category one at a time. If you get an answer wrong, then that's you out. If you're too long, then I'll play Naveed and he will tell you to stop stalling. Robert will pick from the first 4 categories. Robert, would you like transfers, tournaments, penalties, or finals?
Transfers.
Transfers, you know my format by now. The last twice I have picked a team and asked you to name the 25 most expensive players. This week is no different. 25 answers, of course. Any of Manchester United's 25 most expensive ever signings. Number 26 is Wayne Rooney, who cost 37 million euros. Robert to go first.
How much did it cost? 26, you say?
37.
37.
He's number 26.
He is number 26. Robert to go first.
Jadon Sancho.
Number 4.
Anthony.
Number 2.
I think at the time when they signed him, David De Gea. Oh God. He's got a grin on his face, it's wrong.
No, I just couldn't find it on the list. Kyle?
Didn't hear the ding.
What?
I didn't hear the ding.
It was wrong. That's why I gave you an
Oh, sorry,
I didn't hear it, and I
didn't
never
hear
heard it either.
Oh,
So,
That's annoying.
I've got 2, but we'll go Paul Pogba.
I
Top
just
answer.
swore De Gea was quite expensive.
Sorry, I thought it was like 35. Oh, no,
Yeah.
less. Sorry.
yeah, 35 would be less.
I'd also had Maguire.
He has Harry Maguire, who's number 3.
That was me
That's
kind of
alright.
struggling.
David De Gea costs
There was a few more I could think of.
£19 million.
What?
Yeah,
I was
that
under
was
the
a-
impression he cost a lot.
I thought it was at least 30.
It was a British record fee for a goalkeeper at the time. Other potential answers: Romelu Lukaku, Angel Di Maria, Rasmus Højlund, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Anthony Martial, Fred, Lisandro Martinez, Adam Wan-Bissaka, Andre Onana, Rio Ferdinand, Juan Mata, Nemanja Matic, Juan Sebastian Veron, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Rafael Varane, Donny van de Beek, Dimitar Berbatov, Eric Bailly, and Luke Shaw.
Oh, look, sure.
Oh, yeah, it's mental. He scored in the European final.
Kyle, would you like tournaments, penalties, or finals?
Do finals.
You want
I'll go with
finals.
the others.
18 possible answers. I want any team to appear in the English League Cup final since 2001, when it moved from the original Wembley to Cardiff. Anytime from then till now, 18 answers. Count to go
Right.
first.
From 2001.
From 2001 onwards.
Well, Man United.
6 times.
Manchester City.
6 times.
Liverpool.
7 times.
Birmingham City.
Twice.
Chelsea.
7 times.
Wigan.
Sunderland.
Regretfully.
Newcastle United.
Delightfully.
Shit. Tottenham.
5 times.
We said Arsenal.
Nope.
No, I'll have that.
Just give the answer.
If
he
he-
said he hadn't. Have we had Arsenal? No, I'll have Arsenal then.
Let's have we said Bayern Munich.
No, we've not, Kyle.
What? He gave him it.
Clock is ticking. Gonna have to rush you.
Cardiff.
Cardiff City, correct.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I'll save that for a rainy day. But
Oh, I'm trying to
Days
think.
ready.
I'm trying to work out who we've already said.
Clock is ticking. Gonna have to rush you.
I don't know. Everton. I know they
Kyle.
hadn't been. I just couldn't think of our team.
Alternative ones: Aston Villa twice, Blackburn Rovers, Bolton Wanderers, Bradford City, Middlesbrough,
Swansea.
Southampton, and Swansea City.
I think I had all my answers, to be honest. I didn't always get any of them, so
I was going to get the point. I was just got some naming teams.
that's what I did.
It's
Well
a
done,
race really
Kyle.
now.
The streak with the asterisk continues. We will quickly do predictions. Last week, Kyle got 1 point, Robert got no points, I got 2 points. Takes the total scores to Greg on 90, Robert on 81, and Kyle all the way back in 74. It's still on, Kyle. Come back, still on.
That is poor.
I'll just stick to winning the games. Sorry.
Robert's turn to pick the games this week.
Yeah, it was.
It was. First game, Scottish Premiership, Hearts versus Kilmarnock. 3rd v 4th. Kelly had 11 points behind Hearts and have the exact same record over the last 5 games. This season, there has been 1 draw and 2 Hearts wins, including in the League Cup.
Ours.
Hearts. D for Hearts. Championship, Dundee United versus Wraith Rovers. Top 2. United 1 point in front, having played a game more. Again, same record over 5 games. 1 draw and 2 Rovers wins so far this season. Massive game.
Get your pen and paper. It's time to draw.
That's horrendous.
I tried to go for tough games. I'm much as I hate them, I think Dundee United.
I'm going to go Rovers.
Heston.
Carlton.
Can we also say it's a travesty that that game's not on BBC Scotland? League 1, Alloa versus Annan. 3rd v 9th, but Annan have took 2 more points than Alloa over the last 5 and are unbeaten in 4 games. Alloa have lost their last 2, but the games so far this season have been 2 Alloa wins and 1 draw. I think there's going to be another draw.
I think Alloa will bounce back and win. Alloa.
I don't want to say what I'm thinking, so I'm gonna go Alloa to keep my morals
King Annan.
intact.
Scottish League 2, East Fife versus Elgin City. 5th v 7, 4 points between them. Elgin are unbeaten in 3. East Fife are unbeaten in 7. Their last loss was 1-0 against Elgin City.
No, Elgin are going to win again then.
It's a draw for me.
Each 5.
Serie A, Torino versus Monza, 11th-10th, 1 point between them. Monza have won 4 of their last 5. Torino are unbeaten in 3, but 2 of those were draws. I'm going for a draw.
Monza.
I'll just say Torino then.
Lovely. And the last game is in the Eredivisie. Sparta Rotterdam.
Eredivisie?
Sparta Rotterdam versus Fortuna Sittard, 10th-9th. Hosts have 31 points, away team have 34. In the last 5 games, Sparta Rotterdam have picked up 5 points, while Fortuna Sittard have picked up 10. I'm going for a nice away win. I think that Fortuna will be in. Fortuna will be good. I'll mark that up.
Pains me, but I'm going to agree with you. Aye, go.
I'm just going to say a draw because I forgot the first team.
Sparta
Cool.
Rotterdam.
No, I'll say a draw. Keep it fair.
That's the other predictions for this week. There is also no FPL update this week because it's been the international break. Thank you very much for listening to 3 Minutes to Clean Sheet. Again, like we said at the time, get your comments in down below. Tell us what kits we mucked up. Scotland fans, we know you like to watch this. What do you think of the Scotland kits in particular? We know there's an English group of people who watch this too. England fans, did we rank your kit too low? Are we really biased? Tell us in the comments. Which kit of those is your favourite? Let us know. Get interacting on the socials. See you all next week.
If you're
Ta-ra.
Turkish, your kit's shite.
Godspeed.
Horrible boy, isn't he?